What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Um, for the longest time, and still, to be honest, and for today too, for the longest time, like I've actually felt embarrassed of my past. You know this about me. It's like, it's the fact that I didn't go to an actual university. I believe that I was smart enough, but I also was just not a good student. Losing my nursing license at such an early age. I failed poker career essentially, and then getting fired from my last job, and then in addition to that, like my first company just going to shit, or our first company going to shit, and like just not working out. And it's actually kind of hard for me to talk about, because one of the things that I actually think about all the time is everybody that's watching, not just like the people on Instagram or on Facebook or whatever it is, but like my family, my friends, and the people who love me, like Alexa, or Sarah, or whoever it might be. I literally think that they might be thinking, here he goes again. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it honestly kind of fucks me up to talk about it, but one of the things that I've really focused on in the last like couple years, definitely the last 4 years have been the most monumental for my life. And it started 27, I'm 31 now, right? And it was just that you don't have to let your past define your future if you don't want it to. You know what I mean? And I think that we all get kind of wrapped up in that. Like, this is who I am because of my history, and I don't think that that's actually the case. I think that you do have a chance to reinvent yourself every day. I think that you do have a chance to turn seemingly like crazy adversity into opportunities, all with the right mindset. And I was talking to somebody super close to me last week on Easter, and it was actually like, he said the same thing. He said the same things that I was going through, and it broke my heart, because I know what that insecurity is like, of like, I'm 27 years old, I don't have a good job yet, like I'm not making money, I want to get married, and I don't have whatever it might be, and that broke my heart, because it hurts, and it hurts me every single day, to be honest too, just because I feel like I'm still recovering from all that. I'm still creating the future, I'm still creating the path. And I just had to tell him, I was like, yo, like right now, like you might think that everything's worked out. Like for me, looking at me, you might think that everything's worked out, and there's still a lot of things that I continue to fix. And you don't have to have it all figured out at 27. You have your whole life ahead of you. And what's even crazier is, the more I think about it, somebody else that's really close to me just told me that like he made his first million last year. I look up to him more than anything. He's only 42 or 43 years old. And for a long time, I thought that 43 was fucking old. I thought it was old, and now at 31, I feel better than I ever have in my life. And it's crazy, because I know that I've learned so much in the last decade of being like maybe an adult and working on my own type of thing, but I also know that I don't know anything. But what I do know is that you have to face every single problem head on. You can't move away from things. You can't like turn the other eye and just hope it goes away. You have to hit everything head on. You have to continue to move forward. But the most important thing is, you just always have to remember that your past does not define your future. And you define your future today, tomorrow, and whatever else it might be.